Hi, I'm Liza Schoenfein. I'm a food writer and recipe developer and author of the blog Life, Death, and Dinner. I'm here in my kitchen in Harlem, and today I'm going to show you how to sear beef tenderloin slices in a skillet. I have here some beautiful beef tenderloin. Now, once it's sliced like this by the butcher, these are filet mignons. It's the same thing. The beef tenderloin is the longer piece that's often roasted for holidays. And you'll find that the butcher will often tie these for you like this so that the nice fillets stay together when you cook them. So what I'm going to do is we're going to very simply dredge them in salt and pepper, sear them in a hot pan, which I'm going to turn on right now to make hot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sprinkle my beef tenderloin slices with salt on both sides. And now I'm going to put a lot of freshly cracked black pepper on this plate, and then I'm going to dredge the beef tenderloin in the pepper. Beef tenderloin is a very mild, buttery, delicious cut of meat, and it works really well with nice, large amounts of salt and pepper. You've probably heard of steak au poivre. That's exactly this. So that's a nice amount of pepper, and it smells wonderful. And now all I'm going to do is go like this and dredge them on both sides in the pepper, and then we're going to put them in our hot pan with just a little bit of grapeseed oil. You can use any oil that you want. I like grapeseed oil because you can heat it very hot without it getting smoky. So I'm going to put 1 tablespoon of grapeseed oil into my hot pan, and I'm going to just move the pan around a little to distribute the oil. Before the oil starts to smoke, but when it just gets a nice sheen on it, I am going to put my beef tenderloin slices, and you can hear how nice and hot that pan is. Listen to that sizzle. So these are going to sear for about 3 minutes per side for medium rare. If you want them done longer, if you like your meat medium, just cook them another minute or so. In a minute, we are going to flip them over, and then we're going to, after they're finished cooking, we're going to make a wonderful little quick red wine sauce. I think my meat's ready. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it off the heat, and I'm going to let it rest. It's a really good idea to let meat rest for a few minutes, 5 minutes or so after cooking. That way when you slice it, the juices stay within the meat. It's a terrific thing to do. While we're letting the meat rest, I'm going to deglaze the pan with a little red wine. Stand back when you do this. I'm going to use my whisk. And this is just what you want. You want the wine to bubble up, and you want it then to reduce by about half. And what it does is it forms a beautiful syrup. And this is going to be the sauce that's going to go over the meat. Now, I'm adding a little sprig of rosemary for flavor. If you don't have rosemary, just leave it out, but it makes a nice little addition. I'm lowering that heat. This pan was so hot. Now I'm going to do one last thing. I'm going to put a little butter, it's a decadent, lovely dish, into the red wine. I'm going to whisk that around. It smells terrific. It looks beautiful. When the butter has melted, I'm going to let this simmer for just another minute or so. And now my little pan sauce is ready. So all I'm going to do is spoon it over my fillets, and you see it's almost a syrup. It makes just a beautiful little touch of wonderful flavor. And that is it. And then I'm going to bring these back. And here are my beautiful filet mignons, which I am just going to garnish with a little sprig of fresh rosemary on each one. So that's how you make seared beef tenderloin slices in a skillet. I'm Liza Schoenfein, author of the blog Life, Death, and Dinner, here in my kitchen in Harlem, New York, and thank you so much for watching.